Welcome to Vadodara. We are at a new project location and we're gonna set up our operations here. Gonna check out a little bit systems or potential deployment locations and where we're gonna set up a sorting facility. So we're having Gujarati Thali. They will basically bring us food until we pass out. Usually it's very delicious. Let's see, I guess today as well. After that, I'm gonna take my first ever train in India. We're going to Vadodara, where we are launching a new project with a sponsor we'll reveal very soon. And gonna meet the team, the people, check out the city. That's the plan for the next few days.
We are looking forward to going to Vadodara. We are catching our train today. And I've seen how it looks like in videos and pictures. So tomorrow we'll get to know what exactly the situation is on ground.
Food was amazing. And now we're going stuffed into the train and head towards Vadodara. How was the food, guys?
Really
Great! We're at Mumbai train station, but we are already halfway there because we walked around 6 kilometers to get to our seats. And we're now taking a 5-hour train to Vadodara, and let's see how that works. We reached Vadodara 5 hours later. The train ride was actually quite nice, and now we're heading to the hotel, and tomorrow we check out the city, so good night. Good morning from Vadodara. We're here, sun is shining, so we're out and scouting a few sites because we're setting up a new project here in the city. And we're going to take you around to show you a little bit how it looks and why we have plastic in the rivers. So join us and take a look with us. So here's one of the examples why plastic is ending up in rivers. People are dumping their material in the rivers, on the riverbanks, because there is no sufficient infrastructure for the material, and the rivers take away the problem. Where would you put your waste if tomorrow the waste truck is not picking up your material? You will do the same thing and dump it in the wild or start burning it. So this is just the result of insufficient infrastructure. And that's why we want to contribute to this as well and build more land-based solutions as well to give an alternative to open dumping, and with this prevent plastic from even entering the rivers. This is actually a drain with water, but you can't see it because there is plastic, and in the back there are water hyacinths. It's an invasive species that doubles in size in just a few days, and it grows much faster when the water is polluted. So actually this is leading to another problem, which is this invasive species, which is also clogging the entire drains and leading to stagnant water, which then causes waterborne diseases, etc. So yeah, it's really adding up. As a result of plastic being dumped in the open, also the animals suffer from it because they are looking in the waste for organic material that they can eat, and they will also eat some plastic which they will not be able to digest and will be harmed by that. Not only it doesn't look very great, but also the animals are hurt by it. So here we can see how low-tech is effectively stopping plastic from going downstream. And we can also see that the tricky part is not the technology to stop the plastic, but how to collect the material and how to manage it responsibly. And that's where Plastic Fisher comes in. So we will make sure to collect the material and also manage it in line with international standards in our sorting facilities. We're here at the Vishwamitri River, which is quite a hard word to say, in Vadodara. And we also wanted to work here because obviously there's also some work to do. But because there are so many crocodiles in this river, we didn't get permission to do it. And we actually saw already 2 crocodiles. We could see them there on the banks, but they jumped into the water and swam down the river. So it's not a hoax, they're actually here. And yeah, unfortunately we will not be deploying trash booms here, but there's a lot of other work to do in other rivers, so I'm not concerned about the impact.
Yes.
Welcome to the new Plastic Fisher MRF in Vadodara, or at least a place that could become one of the MRFs. So currently we're checking for potential places where we can manage our material. And this is one of the candidates. Obviously there is missing a door, etc., but this will be done in a short time. We think this is a good place. It will give us enough space to store around 10 to 20 tons of baled plastic. And now you might ask, where do we dry the material? And therefore, I also have an answer. Follow me. Man, I'm such an agile young CEO. Welcome to the rooftop. It's not becoming a lounge and bar, but our drying area. So, as you can see, there is a lot of sunlight, so this will be the perfect place to dry the plastic that we collected and make sure the moisture is gone. And then we're gonna bale it. Now you might ask, how do we get the plastic up and down? Well, what I imagine is to install a pulley here so that we can load the pulley on the floor and bring it up with the wet waste. We spread it here, dry it for 2 days, and then we bring it down for baling. And this setup should be really efficient. So I hope we're gonna get this place and we're gonna turn this into a really nice MRF. We are here at Soltec Design Labs in Ahmedabad, and we're checking out what can be done with material that currently is going to co-processing. And these guys have figured out a very nice way to turn non-recyclable plastic into very robust tiles that we can use for paving. For example, we could use it in our MRF in Vadodara, and we are talking about how can we use our river plastic and turn it into these tiles. And the guys are showing us around, show us how their facility works, how the product is being built. And yeah, it's always very interesting to explore new ways and see opportunities, what can also be done with the material that is currently used as an energy source. Time to say goodbye to the boss. We're heading to Trivandrum because we have finished our work here in Ahmedabad and in Vadodara. We're going to Trivandrum, he's going to Varanasi, and we see each other next year, and we see you next time in Trivandrum, doing beach cleanups, things like this.